pond now, which was one of the first ponds. I think it was the first. I think we did 2 at the same time, and this was over 12 years ago that we built this pond for the customer. Known the customer a long time. Customer still buys fish off us and buys his food every few weeks and stuff like that, so he's not too far away from us. But yeah, amazing. So I've just come down today because he said he had a mark on one of his fish. Now the first thing we do before we start treating the actual fish, check for parasites. Now I've treated this pond in 12 years 4 times. It's mental. It just never gets any parasites, never gets any. But today, as on the, I don't know if it's the previous video, yeah, the previous video, found Costia. So Costia is knocking around a little bit at the moment. We're not that far away from that other pond, so God knows how it's coming. People ask me all the time where it's coming from. I don't know. Birds, frogs, we always say that, but I don't know. But thankfully we'll get rid of it today, but I'll just do the video of the pond before I put the potassium in. Again, somebody asked me on the thing last time, we don't use peroxide, we don't clear it, we don't do anything after 4 hours. I don't know where that nonsense ever came from. So we put the treatment in at the dose and we leave it. So you might have a murky brown pond for a couple of days, but who cares? So yeah, so let's do the video. There's a few more fish going in next week, but that's one of the reasons I came down. He bought the fish, but he just wanted to check that everything was okay. So this is a 6,000 gallon pond run on 2 Nexus. We'll show you them in a moment. We've about 15 fish in at the moment, quite decent size. Water's lovely. He actually has 2 UVs on this pond, but he keeps one of them turned off when it's all clear and everything. But he came back off holiday last week and it was a bit green, so he switched the other UV on and now it's absolutely crystal. So yeah, the pond is 6,000 gallons and it's on a 2 filters. I'll just go in there now. These are the original Nexus that we put on these 2 200s. So I think there's one a 210 and one's a 200. And they're still doing well. I mean, the customers always talking to me about, oh, shall I get the newer, the 220s and everything like that? And I said, well, there's absolutely nothing that's, I mean, look at the water, it's lovely. So there's 4 returns into this pond, 2 off each Nexus, and then there's another return coming from one of our custom skimmers, still going strong. And don't forget that this is over 12 years old, of fiberglass, everything fine, Kingspan, everything brilliant. If you know, you know. But the garden, I mean, look at that guy. Been playing football this morning, Michael.
My grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. But it's beautiful, it's just in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, so we've got a dedicated filter house shed, and in here the original Nexus 200. Oh, look, Michael's put this in there, and he collects a few things, but if that's what he wants to do. So we did actually change the pumps out a couple of years ago to the new Vari pumps, all working well. Still got one of the original Evolution Actor switch boxes. We should bring a new one out of those. So he's got he knows where he's doing. He's got the original Nexus cleaning guide. He's got the UV. So yeah, it's running absolutely perfect. He is one of the sticklers that like to keep the Nexus nice and clean. So he does when he does the maintenance on, he does the proper maintenance. So it's you know, and he's cleaning these every week, once a week. But yeah, superb. But I think while I'm here, I'm just going to put the potassium in. So yeah, this has been running for over 12 years. We did the original install all those years ago. Cracking job, went dead smooth. One of our first ones that we're dead proud of. And like I said, I never come back here really. I never ever come back. I see Michael in the shop when he comes in for his food and stuff. But apart from that, it's just amazing. So like I said, there's the 210 and the 200 UV. You've got the 2 pump. Simple. One of the key things that on this pond is he doesn't mess with the pond. He understands exactly how the pond works. He likes doing his research and everything like that, but he doesn't mess with the pond. This is heated as well. There's an air source heat pump on this pond, so in the winter he doesn't go nuts with the heat either. He keeps it very nice. I think he keeps it around about 10 degrees, but again, there's no fluctuation in the night, so it stays at 10 degrees. So the stability keeps the fish in great condition. So he did one of the main reasons he did lose one a couple of weeks ago. So, but I wouldn't say that was the costly. I'd just say that was one of those things, because everything else about the pond is absolutely perfect. So you know when you come see a pond, you know. But yeah, superb. Put a few blanket weed treatments in this year, but you're gonna, you know, with the pond being where it is. Like I said, I think that the improvements that EA made on the Nexuses, yeah, you know, we probably at some stage we will change the Nexus over to the 220 pluses. I would have thought, you know, hopefully that they'll just fit in anyway. But we'll do it over time. Probably replace one and then replace the next. But there's a window at the front. One of the first ponds we ever put a window on. Started the craze. But the pond's lovely and clear, lovely. Everything's fantastic. What I'll do now is I'll turn it purple. There we go. We have there we go. Yeah, we have a purple pond. Like I said before, this will just be left in. Mega. What a pond, what a setting. Love it, love coming up here. So, but yeah, so the PP's in. I will come down again probably next weekish, just to make sure that koi that had it's got about 4 race scales on its side. So what I'll do is probably towards the end of the week I might pop down, just clean it up. Doesn't need anything else. The pond is mature now, so the pond will look after the healing of the fish. So I'll just clean it up, remove any dead scales, and that'll be it. It won't need anything else. It won't need anything more. But yeah, fantastic guys. So that's a 6,000 gallon pond, 2 bottom drains, running on one 200 Nexus and one 210, and it's been over 12 years. Fabulous, no problem at all. So enjoy the videos, and I will see you on the next one.